A lot of times you think these scammers, these guys that are texting and emailing you and calling you, that these are, people in West Africa or, wherever, but like loan operators. Well, we did a story about these scam factories. It's these compounds in places like Cambodia and Myanmar in Asia, where they are thousands and thousands of people, forced labor. So these are mostly people from India, sometimes Brazil, other Asian countries. The Philippines is a big place where they respond to ads to work in what they think are legitimate businesses. They pay for their expenses to travel to these places, to Cambodia and Myanmar. As soon as they get in, they take away their passports and they're trapped and they're forced to scam. So they spend 24/7 scamming Americans and European people.
Wow.
And it is an industry where they're making billions of dollars. The U.S. government just recently seized $15 billion from one company. It's the craziest thing. So these people are being tortured and beaten, sometimes killed, and forced to scam. So we went actually to Myanmar. We were smuggled into the border, into Myanmar, into the country illegally.
Whoa.
Across the river and spent time in this town that was basically built by this Chinese gang that was all with the money of scamming Americans. And they were trying to build like a mini Macau. And the guy that ran the company is called Yatai International, and he took us on a tour of this mini Macau. And it was so surreal. It was like these aqua parks with no one in the aqua park and these luxury casinos. We ended the night, it was so crazy, this guy said he would give us an interview, but first we had to do the tour. And the interview would happen the next day. So we ended a night, this was actually not filmed, in a karaoke. That was a massive room where every wall and the ceiling was all a screen. It was like the future. And this is in a war-torn area of a country that's incredibly poor, and they've built this place with millions and billions of dollars from profits of scamming.
Wow.
And we ended the night with this guy who's basically the head of this criminal Chinese gang running these scams in this karaoke, singing Celine Dion and Whitney Houston and being poured whiskey and whatever high-end brand we wanted.
You were getting drunk with him?
Oh, my God, yes. I was singing my heart out. I spent the whole night singing Whitney Houston. The videos are so embarrassing because I cannot sing to save my life. But I was like, we need to get this guy on tape, so I'm just going to do whatever.
Wow.
And just forced
so they're being forced into scamming.
Yeah, forced into scamming. And then we interviewed a girl called Angel who was raped repeatedly by her bosses, and she's sort of the face model. So a lot of times after speaking to these what they think are romantic relationships for a long time, they want to see people's faces. So this is the girl that then they put a fake AI face on top of her, but it has to be a girl because of the mannerisms and the voice. And they have this girl who actually speaks English. And she would talk to victims of scams and pretend that she was the wonderful woman that they'd been dating for months. Convince them to put their money into this crypto business that was fake and take millions out of these victims. So this woman starts crying and telling me how she knows she's doing something awful, and how she's raped and how she doesn't want to be doing. And at the end, she says, I said yes to doing this, even though it's incredibly dangerous. But I accepted doing this because I just want a message for the victims in America, the people that I've spoken to, that I'm sorry. I just want to apologize for all the harm that I've caused. And she's like in tears, but I have no way out. I mean, these are heart-wrenching stories.